appreciation. Now what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you a couple different techniques. I'm going to show you a technique on the French side of searing, and I'm going to show you a technique on the Italian side of stewing. We're going to make a French chicken francaise, and we're going to make an Italian chicken marsala. So I've already got all our mise en place set to go for both dishes, because it's more or less on the technique of what I'm going to do with the French and the Italian cooking. So on the French cooking, a lot of what we've done is the Americans have bastardized a lot of the foods and a lot of the techniques of old world. So to give you an idea of what we're going to do is I'm going to cook the chicken francaise, and in the style I'm going to do two different things. The chicken francaise is an egg dipped product, but I'm also going to show you how to sear off a product, because that's basically on the French side, is searing. What you want to do is French food is everything stands alone, everything's seasoned alone, everything stands alone, and those flavors come together to create one dish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two different things. One, we're going to do the egg batter, but I can't sear off that egg batter as high and as intense heat as I would for a seared off, let's say we're doing a simple veal scallopini. So I'll show you those two techniques. All right, so we're going to start off with seasoning. All right, so first and foremost, all right, you want to season your product. All right, you don't want it to, again, you want all the flavors to come out. All right, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to use a little salt and a little bit of white pepper for this. And why we're going to use white pepper is for the simple fact I don't want to have the black pepper stand out in the dish. Okay, so you notice that I seasoned the bottom of the dish first. This way here, you know that you're not wasting your stuff or flipping your chicken over to get it coated. Now, like I said, what I want to do is I want to sear off a piece of chicken also separate. All right. So again, I'm going to season this guy off. Okay, so we're set there. Okay, now, with that being done, we're going to now get, don't worry about me, we are now going to get our egg and flour ready so that we can sear this guy off. And just so you know, I've had the stove on so that the pan itself is getting hot. Alright, so since we're making a chicken francaise, and the chicken francaise is basically a lemon butter sauce that we're going to do, a white wine lemon little chicken stock sauce. But what's neat, alright, and you're going to look at a lot of different recipes out there and a lot of different things that they do. Recipes are guidelines. Okay, if you're looking to follow a recipe to the T, which again, it's not a bad idea for a beginner, but one of the things I'm going to do, it's going to be a little bit different, is I've already taken the lemon, fresh lemon, and the zest. I'm actually going to add that to my egg. I'm going to mix that in. All right, and now, all right, my pan getting pretty hot. I'm going to kick this up. Alright, I just have plain canola oil in here. Alright. You don't need to use olive oil in here, and I wouldn't use olive oil in here because of the burning point. What you want to do is you want to make sure that when you're cooking off things, searing things, that you're using the right oils for the right thing. Peanut oil has the highest burning point, and actually when you're starting to use olive oil, I think that it's got a very low burning point, so you don't want to basically taint the flavor of your food by having it burn. Alright, so I've seasoned our product. I'm now going to flour it, put in my egg wash, back and get my other one, flour it, That my egg wash. Alright, the last one, I'm just going to put into my flour. I'm going to change gloves about 1,000,000 times for a couple different reasons. One, I don't want to cross-contaminate. Two, I want to keep my hands clean. And yes, you should be washing your hands every time you go in between doing your gloves, but for our cooking demonstration, I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so our pan is getting pretty hot. I want that to get a little hotter, so as we're doing that, you also noticed trying to work as clean as I can. Use the paper plate so I can season my product, get rid of that. The items that we're going to use in our dish, okay, is we're going to sear off our chicken. I'm going to put the chicken in the oven after I sear it off. We're going to use a little bit of shallots in the sauce. Okay, this one's going to have the parsley to it. We're going to have fresh lemon in there. I'm going to have white wine and chicken stock, all right, to make our dish up when we get to that point. And of course, you got to have butter. All right, so our pan's pretty hot now. You can tell the oil itself has changed a little bit of color, which is what I'm looking for. And again, when we're looking at French food, again, I want it, like I said before, all right, each item stands alone. All right, what that means is we're going to sear off our chicken and get nice color on that. Okay. And basically what we're doing when we sear off our product is just like you have pores in your skin. Okay? That's how you sweat, that's all that kind of good stuff. Alright, well, chicken has the same type of pores. So what we're doing by searing this off is we're searing off all those pores in the chicken so that basically all the juices of the chicken stay in. And that's what we're looking to do. We want those juices to stay in, into the product. All right, and like I said, it'll stand alone. So when you're tasting the chicken, you're going to get that full chicken flavor, which is what you want. And that's what you're going to be looking for. So you're going to have basically your chicken flavor, full flavor there. You're going to have that lemon coming across, and it'll be a contrast when you're cooking. All right. So like I said, we're going to get a nice golden brown on our chicken here, and that's going to go into the oven. And then when you're going to see, I'm going to let my other chicken sear off a little bit more and get that nice caramelization on the outside. But if I did that with the egg, I would burn the egg, and I don't want to do that. So we got a nice golden brown on both. You see that? Nice golden brown on both. All right, now this is going to go into the oven to finish cooking. tell now, I got a nice golden brown on that. Also, we're going to let that cook for a minute or so, because I want to sear in those juices.